Study Session 1. The Scope of Economics and Economic Problems. Introduction. In this study session, you'll be exposed to the nature and usefulness of applied economics. In the course of our discussion, we'll point out some key economic issues of concern in applied economics. Learning outcomes. When you have studied this session, you should be able to present the definition of applied economics that surfaces in most situations, outline ways in which you can utilize applied economics, point out contemporary economic policy issues. The nature of applied economics. It is useful to know economic theories and principles, but it is more resourceful to understand how to apply them. Indeed, the ultimate end of economic theories and the principles is appropriately applying them to solve problems. The focus of applied economics is on real-world problems, using economic theories and principles to clarify why and how things have happened the way they have happened. While this focus is generally clear, the term applied economics may be utilized in slightly different manners according to different economic theories and principles. There exists, however, a working definition of applied economics that surfaces in most situations. Applied economics is the employment of the basic assumption in economics to real-world situations, both isolated and interrelated with sets of current circumstances. Thus, applied economics involves economists applying generally accepted theories and principles in economics, practical issues in society, with an eye to determining what can reasonably be expected to happen next. Usefulness of applied economics. Applying economic theories and principles to current economic conditions can be helpful. The major reasons are hereby discussed below. First, applying economics to the status of the economy of a household, company, or country helps to sweep aside attempts to dress up the situation so that it will appear to be worse or better than it actually is. From this perspective, applied economics is a powerful tool that enables the true and complete picture to emerge so that it becomes possible to decide what to do and where to go from the current position. Second, applied economics acts as a mechanism to determine possible steps that can be taken to improve current economic situation. Each element that is relevant to the contemporary mode of operation of the entity, including the purchase and sales of goods and services, the usage of raw materials, and the division of labor within the entity, come into play. Examining each aspect of the current economic condition will often yield sound ideas on how to maintain aspects that are working at a reasonable rate of efficiency and strengthen areas where performance is weak. Lastly, applied economics can teach valuable lessons on how to avoid the recurrence of a negative situation or at least minimize the impact. Because applied economics is all about the application of theory to real-life situations, the process can aid in the development of understanding why a condition took place. These also include reviewing what steps were taken to improve or correct similar situations and how those strategies may be employed to keep the economy flowing in a direction that will preclude a repeat of the situation. Key contemporary economic and public policy issues. Applied economics is all about creating awareness and analysis of key contemporary economic or public policy issues of our time and applying appropriate economic theories and principles to solve them. Key contemporary economic and public policy issues broadly include: number one, engendering economic growth and development; 2, mitigating the challenges of development in developing countries; 3, facilitating economic growth and development through improvement and advancement in the operations and contributions of the major sectors of the economy, namely agriculture, industrial, social services; and number 4, understanding and taking appropriate actions in respect of key factors that influence economic growth and development, such as population growth, unemployment, poverty, inequality, international trade, fiscal policy, monetary policy, and the quality of governance. Summary. In this study session, you learn that economic theories and principles are means to an end, and apply economics through its focus on dealing with real-world problems using economic theories and principles is that means to an end. We went further to outline the usefulness of applied economics and areas where it can be utilized. This is the end of study session 1. Thanks for